Hi and welcome to another year-long Scraps to Embellishments video. This is the year-long hop that I'll be doing with my crafty friends over on Ginger's Corner. And this week's theme is in the kitchen. And I've decided to make these cute little aprons, which I'm going to put one together with you, and I want to finish this one off as well. So these are what I've made. All of these little die cuts come out, so they can be used as scatter embellishments across pages, or you can just leave them as they are inside the little apron over here. So what I've done is I've used this die set here. This is a die set that I've got off of Amazon, and as you can see, it's got the pieces to make the apron as well as the little pockets and all the little accoutrements that go with it. So these are the ones I've made. I've made the knife, the fork and the spoon. I've made the rolling pin, the whisk, and I've made one of the spatulas. I believe it was this one here. I've made this spatula here. So I've cut all of this out of patterned paper already. I've started with the base. I had to double mat this one because the paper that I was using, this red gingham cardstock, it's quite thin. So I decided to double mat it. So what I did was I cut 2 layers of this one. And as you can see, I'm using my scraps because that one wasn't quite big enough. So I cut 2 layers of the apron backing, and I've attached the first layer of the pocket. As you can see, it's still pocket. I've just put glue around the edges of that side, and then I've stuck it down. So now we'll put together the accoutrements and finish off this apron. I'll start with the rest of the pocket. Start by running glue around the edges, leaving the top open. So I'm just putting glue around the very edge of this pocket, and as you can see, I'm leaving the top open, glueless, so that it will make a pocket. Now I'm just going to stick this down in the middle of the pocket on the apron, like that, and just eyeball it, see that it is straight. Just going to run the tip of my tweezer around the side there to remove any excess glue. And then I'm just going to pop my tweezer inside to make sure that the pocket doesn't adhere down completely, just so that it makes a little pouch almost. Right, so I'm going to set that down so that can dry. And while that is busy drying, I have these. I've run these through the die cut machine with iridescent cardstock here. The knife, fork and spoon I'm going to stay as they are because they're silverware. And then what I've done is I've run the same die through some craft cardstock here to make the handle. All I've done is just trim it down so that I can make the handle a different color. Don't be afraid to cut your dies multiple times and paper piece them together, because you'll be quite surprised at the effect that it gives when you layer different colors or you put your paper piecing it together, because it makes it look more authentic. So as you can see there, I've put the handle on the whisk, so it's got what looks like a wooden handle and then the metal at the top. I'll set that to one side, and I'm going to do the same with the spatula over here. Again, it's just cut out of some craft cardstock, and I'm having an issue picking it up. Right, there we go. So I have some craft cardstock here, and again I'm just going to paper piece this together, lining up the edges and then just putting it together like that. I do apologize if you hear some crying. My son is trying to get to sleep and my husband is with him, so he's not feeling very well. So yes, that's that. I'll be back in a minute. I'm so sorry about that. It's actually the next day. My son is not well, but he's sleeping at the moment, so that's fine. So yes, I went and I also cut out 2 of the rolling pins, one in a darker brown, one in a light brown. And I'm just going to paper piece these two together as well, following the natural curve of the rolling pin here. I'll just get rid of that because I don't need that. I'll do the same on the other side. Drop off the end. Get rid of that as well. And then all I'm going to do is adhere this light brown onto the dark brown, creating a two-toned rolling pin. My glue seems to be clogged. Unfortunately, I left it open last night and it's clogged. But yes, so put some glue on there. Again, I'm using the art glitter glue. It's my preference. I like the consistency. I like the way it sticks. I enjoy using it. And a little goes a long way. It looks like there's a lot more on there than there actually is. The fine tip applicator works so well. Anyway, so apply just a little bit of pressure onto the little rolling pin, just like that. And there we have it. So I have the two-tone rolling pin, which I've just done. I have the handles on my utensils over here. And then I have the little silverware that I made earlier as well. So all I'm going to do is at the moment is just slide these in here, and everything here was made from scraps. The holographic cardstock that I used to make the utensils, I cut that out of a piece of scrap, and then what I did with the rest of the piece of scrap that was left was I punched some stars out to keep for embellishments on other layouts, because stars and hearts go with everything. So then I'm just going to pop these two in the back pocket. I might need my tweezer for this, although I seem to have misplaced it. That's unfortunate. Anyway, I'll just use the tip of the pair of scissors here just to lift it up a little so that I can slide those wonderful little kitchen utensils into the back pocket there. And then now to finish it off, I've got this pink and white piece of baker's twine. I'm just going to unravel it a little, take a little piece off of it. I'm not sure if I want the pink or if I want the white yet. I think I'm going to go with the white. There we go. That should be more than enough. And just trim it off there. I have about 3 strands here. And all I'm going to do is cut this piece in half, like so. And adhere half to this one end here. Threading it through, like so. Just passing that through there. And instead of tying a knot, I mean, you could just tie a knot and have it hang like that. Or I was thinking the other way that I wanted to possibly do it, which was to make like sort of like a slip knot. So to put the ends of my string together, pass the looped end. Oh, bless me, I do apologize. Pass the looped end through that hole like that, pull it through about halfway like that, secure the back, open the loops on the front, and then pass these through the loop and pull your tails through, all 3 of them, and once that's done, pull tight. Okay, I actually think I like that piece better, so I'm going to do the same on the other side. I'm not going to make you watch me do that, so I will do that off camera. That's fine, before I send these out. So now that the glue on this is dried, I can quickly put it into the little pocket on the front, and that is my kitchen embellishment. I will do the other side, don't worry about that. And last thing I have to do, because it's a Ginger's Corner embellishment, is I have to put my name on the back. I will be sending these off in the post to crafty friends, so thank you very much for joining me. Bye.